Welcome to this Thursday Thoughts edition of the Real Deal podcast on this 20th of February 2020. Just a quick, just a couple of things as the NBA returns to action tonight. Nothing to write home about with these games. Brooklyn and Philadelphia. Of course, no Kyrie Irving. He could, be looking to having surgery. Can never stay healthy. I mean, never stays on the floor. Rarely stays on the floor, and if he has surgery, his season is over without question. And also Golden State, Houston. Um, Golden State had their way with him on Christmas Day, and also with some news out of Golden State, Steph Curry is probably going to be back. More than likely, he's going to be back by early March. It was, according to Steve Kerr, there was no question that he basically was going to come back, coming off the broken hand. It makes perfect sense to bring him back to me because you want to move past the Kevin Durant, that whole era. That era is done. Steph Curry is now, not now, but he clearly is the face of that franchise. You have a new arena. It's still a business. And again, this is not a back injury. This is not a knee injury. This is not something that would worry about him re-injuring. Broke his hand. So it'll be good to see him back come early March, despite the fact that we know Golden State isn't going to the playoffs this year. A couple things with it. One thing with the NFL, NFL teams with this new collective bargaining agreement. Now again, nothing's official, but teams could lose the ability to franchise and transition tag players. Now, to me, this has been one of the biggest embarrassments of the Players Association to allow the NFL to for the better part of well over 20 years to allow this to even happen and to not put up more of a fight to basically where the NFL can control you as a player for the better part of anywhere from 5 to 6, sometimes even 7 years. Like, but when most players come out when they're 21, 22, your prime, most of your prime is almost done before you can become an outright free agent if you get franchised multiple times. If this were to occur, if this happens with the new CBA before March 18th, then Dallas will have a major decision on their hands in regards to Dak Prescott. They will not have the ability to see if he can show himself to be a franchise quarterback, a Super Bowl caliber quarterback for 2020. They will have to either pay him what he wants, or just let him walk for nothing. So stay tuned for that. Again, it sounds like this collective bargaining agreement is going to happen you know, within a week or so. There's a couple of weeks at that. But this will be a major change for the NFL if this were to occur with the elimination of the franchise and transitional tags. I wanted to mention, I forgot on last night's program to talk about the Reggie Jackson to LA to the Clippers for the Reggie Jackson buyout. It is not something that I think is going to change the course of the landscape of the NBA. Um, First of all, Reggie Jackson can't guard LeBron. He can't guard Anthony Davis. So if you're the Clippers and you're trying to match up against the Lakers, I'm trying to find players that can either match up with LeBron James or Anthony Davis. You're not getting players to guard Rondo or Avery Bradley or to match up with Kyle Kuzma. So from that standpoint, I don't understand the deal. The Lakers didn't have any interest in Reggie Jackson, so it wouldn't have made sense for them to pick him up. To me, so I can't knock the Lakers for not signing Reggie Jackson again. I don't understand the move. Marcus Morris is one thing. He's a body, 6'8". He can throw. He's another body you could throw at LeBron, even possibly Anthony Davis, but mostly LeBron, and he could score. But I don't get this Reggie Jackson move for the Clippers. There's only one basketball, and Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Lou Williams, those are going to be the three main players that are going to be making plays and handling the ball in clutch moments, crunch time, last 2 minutes, closing lineups. Reggie Jackson wouldn't be a part of it. He's not even going to sniff. He may not even be in the rotation, to be honest with you. So, um, you know, another body for the Clippers. It basically doesn't cost them nothing because he's a buyout. So we'll see what happens with that. Atlanta, Miami should be interesting tonight. Atlanta likes to get up and down the court. Miami has been one of the biggest surprises of the NBA season. But other than that, there's really no major marquee games in the NBA tonight as they resume coming back from the All-Star break. That's going to wrap it up for this quick edition of Thursday Thoughts with Cyril Gerald Quinn. I'm out.